Good morning, everyone. Please rise. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the new members for being here. We welcome you. Welcome to our Sunday service. I hope you have a wonderful time here today. And please join us as we sing Down by the Riverside. I'm gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more. We shout with joy, we rise and sing, the will of God is done. On the day dawn and the dream lives, the Son of God has come. Very brave we took our Satan, God's power will be revealed. And the children of the Father will
sorry. Oh no, I put the wrong ones. Just about
Oh, my child, come home again. How I beg you to come home. Though your sin be deep and dark, and your burden hard to bear, still the Lord of all will forgive you and accept you in His grace. For the heart of God is deep and wide, boundless and eternal His love. Oh, my child, come home again. I beg you to come home. How He searches every day for the children of His heart. Every night the Lord leaves the doorway open wide for their return, and He longs for them to come back home. All the ones who left Him behind. Oh, my child, come home again. I beg you to come home. Though the whip has stung your back, in the tender hands of God, all your suffering path can be lightened, and the Lord will ease your pain. Come and rest within the Father's heart. Oh, my children, quickly come home. Come and rest within the Father's heart. Oh, my children, quickly come home. All right, please join me in prayer. Dear most beloved Heavenly Parent, true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, we thank you for this wonderful Sunday morning. We thank you that we are all able here to gather and worship and praise and celebrate the many victories that we've come to achieve, Heavenly Parent. Heavenly Parent, I pray that you can reach everyone's heart today, those that are here and those that are not with us physically. Heavenly Parent, reach out and allow your love to be felt by everyone here today. As we hear the reports from our current events that happened a couple weeks ago, Heavenly Parent, I pray that we can all really understand what it is that we are meant to do, how we are to go forward with your light, with your love, with your wisdom. And I hope and pray that we can all feel moved, really, deeply within our souls, feel moved to want to contribute, to want to spread that word, spread the love, spread whatever it is that we are feeling, the good feelings, the positive feelings, Heavenly Parent. So please be with us today and forevermore. So with that, I put this prayer in my name, Batova Nelson, daughter of Denise and Yarcia Nelson, of Blessed Central family. Achu.
You may all be seated. Good morning, everyone. I think you can do better than that. Good morning, everyone. Can we give a huge round of applause to the band once again? They always do such an incredible job. A couple of us have been away for about 2 weeks now, and Sunday service just keeps happening all because of you guys, a lot of the staff here. So while we were away, I'd just like to give a hand to Takino-san and the ministry staff. Can we give a hand to each of them for making everything happen while the leadership was away? But it's been a while, at least for some of us, and so let's just jump straight into our pair share gratitudes. We have a lot lined up for today's program, but let's jump straight into that. Turn to a brother or sister next to you and share with them anything you've been grateful for this past weekend, this past week. So just turn to someone next to you and share what you're grateful for this past week. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. All right, let's bring it back to the room. I know there's so much to share, so much to share. Let's bring it back. Today, maybe I couldn't go around to find someone to share gratitude poem. Would anyone like to volunteer themselves to share gratitude points to all the congregation, what they're grateful for? Would anyone like to? Okay, I see Yisa Roberts. Yisa, would you like to? Okay, so I can share gratitude. So I just flew back this morning, arrived around 6:45 a.m., and it was my first time in. It was my first time in Korea, and it was incredible. Incredible. You'll hear a little bit more about it from Naokimi as it goes, but I'm just really grateful for what you parents have built over the past decades. It's quite incredible what's out there in Cheonggyeong and just where Providence is headed. Very, very inspiring. And so I won't waste too much of your time because you'll hear a little bit more coming soon. But now we're gonna go to, actually, one thing I forgot to acknowledge were the gratitude to Bergen County. This week, volunteers at Bergen County. Let's give a hand to them. I believe the largest county we have in this Clifton community, and I did feel very welcome. We had little babies welcoming me as I entered, so thank you, Diane, for your children. And now, just to address the elephant in the room, some of you may have noticed right in front of us, not only did Dr. Young come back, but he came back with Mrs. Young, Sasaki Yoshie. And at this point, wait, Dr. Young, we have a flower for you too. See if you can make your way up to the front. Just right in the front. Go. So I think, yeah, just to the side. All right. Yeah, today we've been graced with the honor of having Mrs. Young here with us. I believe she's going to be around for a month, but this may be the only Sunday service here. We're not sure yet. But yeah, hopefully she'll be back here a couple more times. But just in case she doesn't, feel free to just extend your greetings to her as she's available here today. And with that, today is also a special day. Every week, I don't know if you've noticed a pattern, every week we celebrate new membership within our community. We also celebrate birthdays. That's right. So if you have an August birthday, please stand up and make your way to your front. We have something special prepared for you and you only. And so it's something very special. So please make your way to the front. All August birthdays. Can we get the cake up in the front as well? August birthdays. Oh my goodness. You can make your way up to the front one by one and you'll receive a letter and a card and I believe some token of appreciation from our senior pastor and Mrs. Young. So you can start making your way down. You'll be given a rose and a letter. Once you receive it, just stand right next to him. Thank you, Teu and Yubin. This is more birthdays than we've ever seen. Looks like we had just enough cards for our August birthday. So right now, let's get the cake up in the front. Thank you, Takino-san, for preparing all of it with Eriko-san. And as usual, we have our celebratory cake. So all together, let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, August birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, August birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Let's light it up. Happy birthday to you. Come in closer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, August birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right, I need all of you to make a wish right now. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, and blow the candles. All right. So now we're gonna have the cake cutting. So please hold on to someone next to you who's connected to Dr. and Mrs. Young as we sing the final happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, August birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everyone. Happy birthday. It's your month. Make sure you just say some words of gratitude and appreciation for them. For now, you may all be seated. And at this time, Sunday school is also dismissed. So if you are in Sunday school, I saw a lot of excitement in Tevin's face. You are dismissed. Feel free to head on to your class. Your teachers are waiting for you. Sunday school is dismissed, and we're going to get started with our program. See you next.
Forgot the prayer for the birthdays, but that's okay. We'll prayer for the new members.
All right, so we're going to get started now. Some of you may have noticed that Dr. Young's been gone for a month now. And now Kimi's been gone for about 10 days, a little over 10 days, because there was an event happening in Korea, actually a string of events. We had, I believe, the ILC, the International Leadership Conference, an ACLC event, the Think Tank Forum, and then you had the True Father's 10th anniversary sung by the CIG Leaders Assembly and our internal, more practical meetings. But there was so much happening in Korea. And just to give you kind of a taste of what exactly happened there, I'd like to invite out our president, also happens to be the pastor of the Clifton Family Church, Naokimi Ushiroda.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Good to be back. It was 2 weeks. I know it's only one Sunday for you guys, but it was a long 11 days for me. Yeah, we're going to show some pictures, if we get to it, of things that happened. So we're just going to scroll through pictures, so it'll give you some ideas of what we experienced. But in summary, there were three main parts to the trip this time. The first part was an international leaders conference. And this is where we had some pretty significant delegates, current and former heads of state came to really talk about several issues. One was the reunification of North and South Korea. Another was on the religious freedom. I don't know if you've heard much, but there's a lot of difficulty and challenges with our Japanese members receiving a lot of persecution. And so it was really comforting to know that there were American leaders that were coming that really shared their perspective on addressing this persecution and really defending our movement, our community in a very righteous way. Also, as part of ILC, there was a main theme of supporting the Africa. So Mother Moon is really intent on developing a partnership with the African Union, many states working together to really restore the nations according to God's original plan. Also, another significant part was there they are. ACLC, this time the American Clergy Leadership Conference, we actually brought a lot of key delegates from America to also partner and meet with the KCLC, which is the Korean Clergy Leadership Conference. And I felt like this was also a very significant aspect of the whole experience. There were some, what you see is MOU, which is the Memorandum of Agreement, where many delegates signed about these peace partnerships within these key countries and continents. There were also two other key parts that happened. One was the 10th anniversary of Father Moon's ascension. So we had a huge celebration at the stadium, and that was really beautiful. I don't know if some of you were able to see it live, but it was like Cirque du Soleil level Las Vegas show. People are flying in the stadium, and yeah, it was just very beautiful. Yeah, even like the 3D, 4D effects with bubbles and anyway, all kinds of beautiful stuff. But I really felt Mother's heart of really wanting to honor Father Moon's legacy and life, and it was just so apparent the kind of dedication, lifestyle, and the love that they have for God and for humanity. We also had a chance afterwards to have a a celebration with the delegates. And then the last part was the Cheongyeoguk Leaders Assembly. This was where we had all the leaders from all around the world come together and share their reports about what they've been up to for the past 2 years and their plans for the next 5 years. So we had that for a couple days. I must say that was one of the challenging aspects for me. Just sitting and listening to reports all day is not my cup of tea. But it was, I was proud of the Dr. Young's report for North America. I thought that was the best presentation. I know I'm biased, and he's my boss, but it was the best. And there were several reports that were given from Europe and Asia, both of whom were actually former presidents of Family Federation USA. So I was really proud of them as well for representing our culture. One last thing I would like to say that I really appreciated was every region had a chance to perform, kind of to represent, before they gave the report, they had a chance to perform. And Kayleigh Moffitt, she actually choreographed a dance for us the night before in a couple of hours with people who don't know how to dance. And we were able to perform in front of the leaders, and they made it a kind of a competition. And they decided that actually the best performance would be able to perform the next day in front of True Mother. And America was chosen to be the one, so yes. So we had a chance to perform in front of True Mother, but more importantly, I felt like we really represented kind of joy and unity. A lot of times with all the issues that we have, there's many challenges that we face. But we felt like we wanted to uplift Mother's heart, and so we chose a really fun song. What was it called? I'm a Believer. Yeah, I'm a Believer. The Shrek, you know the movie Shrek? Anyway, I'm a believer when I saw your face. And I'm a believer. And so that's kind of the spirit that we wanted to convey to Mother Moon. And they liked it so much that they had all the international leaders stand behind us and try to perform together with us. And so really I felt America was leading the way for the rest of the world to really attend and bring joy to our true mother. So to me that was very significant, and I'd like to conclude with, on the final day at the victory celebration, it was a brief message from Mother Moon, but I felt like there were some key points that I wanted to deliver to our congregation here. As always, she emphasized that she is committed to fulfilling the establishment of the kingdom of heaven here on earth while she is alive. That was her constant and, again, a commitment that she wants to see a substantial result while she's here on earth. And then the other point, 2 points, is she really expressed her being proud and grateful for our Japanese missionaries and members for all their hard work and their dedication and contribution to the Providence. So for her to directly acknowledge and appreciate the Japanese members at this time of difficulty, I felt was really moving. And finally, she ended with this point, which I think was really important, that we need to feel joy with God in our daily lives. And the way to do that is through gratitude. And that's something that Dr. Young has also been mentioning every day, that if we want to experience joy in our lives, it's really about being able to receive the love from God that's already being given. How to receive it is by practicing gratitude. Yeah, those are some really important points that I felt I wanted to convey. Thank you for holding the fort while we were away. And yeah, we're looking forward to the rest of the program today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naokimi. Let's give a hand once again to Naokimi. Yeah, there was a whole lot more that wasn't shared as well. But yeah, one photo that was in there was Dr. Young treating the whole American leadership to barbecue the one night that we had available before everyone had to sort of fly away. So let's give a hand to all of American leaders who sort of were there to represent each and every one of us. So with that, we're going to go to our second part of today, and to transition into it, I'd like to invite up the band once again for the song, Gotta Believe.
All right. I just gotta believe there is goodness around the corner, and something better was in store for me. Someday I will see there's a reason for all these tears, and there's an answer to these prayers. I just gotta believe it's gonna work out like I knew it would. Yeah, and I'll finish stronger than I thought I could. There's a rainbow behind the clouds, the sun is bursting out. This can't be the end. I know that there's much more. And I will find an open door if I only believe. Oh yeah, that this is just a one page in my story. Yeah. And if I keep breathing, and if I keep believing, it's gonna work out like I knew it would. And I'll finish stronger than I thought I could. There's a rainbow behind the clouds, the sun is bursting out. It's gonna work out like I knew it would. And I'll finish stronger than I thought I could. There's a rainbow behind the clouds, the sun is bursting out. Just believe, you gotta believe. Just believe, you gotta believe. Hey, just believe. Yeah, you gotta believe. Oh, just believe. Yeah, you gotta believe. Hey.
Thank you, music team, for such a beautiful musical offering. And now we're going to go to the second part of today's program, which is welcoming our new members. So I'm sure over the past months or weeks, there's been a lot of investment by our members to guide people, to meet new people who have come to join in our community of love, our community to study divine principle and to live centered on the principle. And so it'd be a disservice if I led this part. I'd like to invite up the person who takes care of all the witnessing activity in Clifton Family Church, Assistant Pastor Atsushi Takino.
Good morning. Yes, I really appreciate the birthday celebration, and that's we like to see, the loving atmosphere. So we continue to have a loving atmosphere of the welcoming to new people, new members today. So everybody is ready? Yeah. Good. Okay. We're supposed to welcome 19 people, 19 members, but unfortunately some of them has a COVID issue or something, the urgent problem. But we still have new members, new people here. And if you are not preparing, but I like to invite you to the young members. So I see you guys on several times in the church here. So I like to just introduce. Okay, so please warm welcome. Oh, I think we will invite Dr. Young first. No, okay. Please warm welcome one by one. I'm calling, so please come front. And first, actually, you remember last month we have a wonderful Chinese student, Gosen, do so. Okay. So now he invites his friend. His friend is Brian Zhang. Please. Okay, so they are studying the divine principle now. So, thank you. Coming, please stay there. Oh, yes, please. Yes. And Jocelyn Weinstein. Please welcome Jocelyn. And Jake Brossower. Okay. Yeah, and he also invite a new his friend is Patrick. Patrick. Okay. And next, I like to invite John Carlos Ramirez. Okay. And Alice the, please come, welcome. Okay. And this person, she has a birthday to August, but she just missed, so I like to celebrate her birthday also. Carol Bentatos. Yeah, please come to the happy birthday. Yeah, please warm welcome. Okay, and okay, so this is he's also old friend, but he came today and very happy. We wanna welcome him. He's a Thailand. Please. Thailand. Thailand. Please welcome.
Hi, everybody. I've been here since 2016, so I'm old. I'm just letting y'all know.
Okay, yes, they are the older actually that we would like to welcome their new people, new guests, new persons here. So, but plus, I see couple of the young people here. So he also come every time. I saw already 3 or 4 times you came. So thank you coming. His name is Victor. No, Brian. So please welcome Brian. So we really appreciate you come to our church. Then we truly want to express our gratitude, and we like to more connect with you. Love, then I will hope you can feel love and God's love in this church. And I'd like to invite Dr. Yon, Pastor Naokim. So he has some welcoming message for him. Pray message.
My message is later, right? Okay. Well, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining our community. Seems like anyway, we like to celebrate here. So any opportunity, if it's your birthday or if it's your time here, yeah, we hope that we can get to know you better. We're going to hear a few testimonies from some of them later today. But we just wanted to take a moment to actually, do we want to take a group photo, a commemorative photo. So maybe Dr. and Mrs. Yong, if you could come to the front. And I will join as well, since I'm the pastor. And I don't know, let's try to squeeze in here. I can stand behind you guys. All right, so why don't we give a hand to all the new members for being part of the community. And let's take a photo. Okay, everyone, look at the camera, say cheese. All right, you may be seated. Thank you so much. Oh, wait.
Dr. Yon, please give the benediction prayer for all of them.
So let's, 당신 와요. Let's have a prayer. I'd like to pray my mother's tongue in Korean. 사랑하는 하늘 부모님, 천지인 참 부모님, 오늘은 아버님 천일국 아버님 10년 이렇게 아버지 귀한 한날 아버님 8월 21일 거룩한 성일을 맞이해서 당신께서 그렇게 소원하시고 찾으셨던 아버님 당신의 사랑하는 자녀들이 오늘 클리프튼 교회에 와서 이렇게 하늘 앞에 처음으로 인사드리고 또 식구들과 같이 더불어 아버님 심정적인 커뮤니케이션 할 수 있는 첫 출발을 하늘이 축복하시고 역사해 주셨기를 간절히 바라고 납니다. 오늘 이 한자리를 바라보실 때 하늘이 얼마나 기뻐하시고 또 영계에 계신 아버님 천군 천사들이 얼마나 또한 기뻐하시고 이분들의 또한 조상들이 얼마나 오늘 이 한 날을 역사적인 한 날로서 기뻐하며 하늘 앞에 영광을 돌려드리는 그런 한 날인가 하는 것을 생각하게 될 때 하늘이 가장 귀하고 복되게 생각하는 것은 아버님 죽었던 생명이 하늘 앞에 다시 돌아오는 것임을 저희들은 아버님 잘 알고 있사오니 아버지 이들이 가는 아버님 뜻길 위에 이들의 장도 위에 하나님의 놀라우신 축복과 사랑과 역사가 함께 해주셔서 더욱더 영적으로 육적으로 건강해서 이들이 또한 깊은 뜻의 사명을 받고 아버님 더욱더 큰 축복을 만민 앞에 번식시키기에 부족함이 없는 아들과 딸로서 축복해 주시고 인도해 주셨기를 다시 한번 간절히 바라옵고 나오면서 모든 말씀 축복 중심 가정 용정식 사사기 요시의 이름을 가지고 감사하며 보고하고 축원하여 싸움나이다. 아주.
Thank you, Dr. Yon. Please go back to your seat. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Now I like to invite two new members to sharing their experience and why they like to come to our church. And they both studying divine principle. So what's their experience when they come to our church? So first, I like to invite our friend. Is where are they? Yes, Jake. So please warm welcome, Jake.
Praise God, everyone. I'm not used to the microphone all the time, but I want to be so grateful to be in the presence of God with my friend, brother Patrick. I've known him for about, I believe, in a year now. He was my best friend ever since I came out here. I came from Rhode Island. It's so beautiful in Jersey, you know. I don't have family out here. He's the closest family I have out here. And I thank God for everything you've gone through in my life. But I just want to say, first thing I want to thank Sister Mawako and Sister I'm sorry with the names, it's so hard. But the other sister, I can't pronounce it. Esco. I met them in the park, and I bring my dog, my dog Bella. She's amazing, and she's like she's my closest friend, like second friend, you know, I have out here because I don't have anyone. And I appreciate for coming and being a member. And I just want to say like a couple verses if you don't mind. I pulled it out. I was praying to God last night. You know, God told me these verses came to mind when it's like a member. And is first one is Mark 3:35. For whomsoever shall do the will of God is the same as my brother and my sister and mother. Matthew 12:48 through 50. 48. But he answered and said unto him that he told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. And 50, last verse, for whomsoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, be the same as my brother and my sister and mother. I just want to thank y'all for give me like 5 minutes of your time and be in the congregation and, give the word of God. And I'm so grateful that God put me in a position that I could speak and talk to everyone. And it would be nice to meet everyone. Amen.
Thank you, Jake. No. Everyone has their own stories, and when I share, I listen to his story. It's how God is working in his life. I so felt. So that's why that maybe when he has more time, he can share more. So, but that today I just said 5 minutes. So thank you very much, Jake. Okay, now next person also that Goshen invited his friend. Please welcome Brian.
Dear brothers and sisters, good morning. My name is Bryant Zhang, and I'm a new member to the Holy Spirit Association. I'm really glad to join this community and meet so many people from around the world. So now I'm going to share testimony about my spiritual father, Guo Seng. So I didn't really have much time to prepare this, but I'll try to do the best I can. I met Guo Seng through high school, Brooklyn Technical High School. It's actually pretty interesting because Guo Seng's spiritual father, Takayoshi, also came from Brooklyn Tech. It's almost as if God had prepared us to meet. We first studied philosophy together, Guo Seng and I. So Guo Seng was the president of the Chinese Language Studies and Liberal Arts Association, and he was in charge of the philosophy section of the club. He introduced me to many schools of philosophical thought and religions, such as Plato, Buddhism, Taoism, and much more. When he introduced me to the divine principles, I was amazed. It was a new thinking that I haven't encountered, and it's still taking me time to absorb. So thankfully, I had President Yang and Sister Isha and Guo Seng to help me better understand this text. So it was really wonderful because I got introduced to it through their 2-day seminar, and I learned a lot. And I wish to continue meeting. What stuck out to me was how how it doesn't matter what religion you are, Christian, Buddhist, or Muslim, we can all approach the same like fundamental truth and receive salvation. So this is important to me because I know people of many different religions. My mom's Christian, and my mom's friend, she's Buddhist, and I knew a lot of Muslims in my high school and also Jewish people. So it makes me really glad that it doesn't really matter what religion you are, and we can unify them. So another point I also found interesting was Reverend Moon's struggles, especially in the labor camp in North Korea. Before meeting Kwon-sung and President Yang, I wasn't really aware of the political and like the history behind the Korean peninsula, and I didn't like pay much attention to, I guess, the struggle for unification of the peninsula. And it's really wonderful that Reverend Moon and True Mother have so much dedication to this political cause. And I really feel that they care about the well-being of everyone around the world, not just on the Korean peninsula. So, thank you so much.
Thank you. Wow. When he come to study? Yeah, July. Wow. Yeah, it's too fast, you know, that I think. Wow, amazing. Yes, thank you. Now I really appreciate all of them come here. Okay. I thought he has some Holy Spirit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yes. Now I like to invite our senior pastor, Dr. Yon, to congratulatory message. Yeah. Please welcome Dr. Yon.
안녕하세요. Wow. So I'm a little bit sick. So I could not talk to you much. And I just came back from Korea. It was really incredible to meet our founder, Mother Moon. I think all the leadership had a strong resolution and determination to fulfill, our goal until 2027. And then when we have the regional leaders meeting and Mother Moon, and very much emphasizing the really need to really increase our own membership. And she's talking about restoration of the environment and substantial witnessing. And she was talking about how to raise our future leaders. And then it was a great time for me give the America activities presentation, and then it was really going on very well. And many international leadership came to me and greeted me that wow, it's really America. They can see really promising future. They are really, really glad to see American movement is really going on here and there. And also many prominent political leaders came to Korea, And Mother was so happy to see such a beautiful, amazing our UPFO Foundation. And then, so now, I came here. I really put my more heart and working together with you, and really let's bring really great and substantial result our true parents. And also today, I really appreciate each one of our new guests come and then joining our Clifton Church. I think we have a very good program for you. Please, really you need to follow up our beautiful schedules, and you need to understand more internally what is really our Father Moon and Mother Moon, our founders' activities, and then also your spiritual life as well. And also today, I'm also glad, and then I have a longing heart. When is the best time to bring my wife? Finally, my wife came to the America. I think she seems very happy, very happy. So I think long time we do not use the same bedroom, and then now we can use the same bedroom, and so glad. Yeah, next Sunday, if I have opportunity, I can share more. A little bit, I got sick. I can't talk much. Anyway, once again, I really appreciate all of you for your incredible support, and all our new membership. And yeah, I think many, international leadership, they are really wondering how is the American movement really now break through the witnessing. So they are really surprising, not only just only Clifton Church and everywhere, and we have that kind of movement. Now I'm going to really re-emphasize one of the main event, 2nd of October. We're going to invite many brothers and sisters, or your guests, or even your relatives. We're going to have the 600 Sunday service membership. So I think Mother now asked me to really focus on one church, and she always tell me that you need to really show the model. And then please also contact those who have some distance from the church, and then bring them, and to really become more about the internal membership. So now we are going to have that kind of a big plan, inviting the 600 membership. I think our President Naokimi going to tell you more details, and then each one of the membership, you need to have the invitation letter to invite more people. And we want to have a very, very beautiful plan, and I want to break through 600 Sunday service membership. And the next year, before our Cheonwangung's celebration, I think that is one of the very major important event, the 5th of the May in Korea. Already, the date already decided. So Mother asked us to really break through something before having that kind of the inaugural ceremony of the Cheonwanggung next year. That's why what is the best way to offer to Heavenly Parents, true parents? That is really, we need to show our American movement, we can have the promising future. So next year, that's why until end of the next year, we want to reach 1,200 membership and Sunday service. And then October, we're going to plan about the 600 Sunday service membership. Let's do really our best to bring in and our neighbors and guests and relatives to have the wonderful Sunday service program. Yes, and other things, details, I'd like to mention to you maybe next week. I think once again, I really appreciate all the new guests, our dear brothers and sisters. 감사합니다. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Dr. Yong. So we're going to be coming to a conclusion here, but I just wanted to reiterate You know, we're here representing the Family Federation. The local church here is Clifton Family Church, but the mission of the Family Federation is really about bringing about a world of peace. That was the vision of Father and Mother Moon. And they were involved in not just developing the spiritual communities like Family Federation, but also the political realm, non-governmental realm with the Universal Peace Federation, and the youth realm with Youth Federation. I mean, even the businesses. The vision was always the same. It was about bringing a world of peace, which is what God wanted from the very beginning. And God did introduce many different religions to help elevate the spirituality of human beings since the disconnect from the time of the fall. But the challenge with religion is that they've also had a lot of conflict between each other. So although they're supposed to be representing God's voice, because of that turmoil, it's been really hard to represent God's true form and love. And that's why Father and Mother Moon, they came with the idea of unifying all faiths centered on the principle and on family. And that's the idea of what we have. And so in order to really expedite that process, there is an importance for us to grow. And as Dr. Young said, it's not just about being happy in our own families, but it's about really sharing this truth and this principle and the blessing with as many people as possible so that we can really expand this community and ultimately build that one family under God. And again, if you think about it, if God is our parent, He wants us to get along, right? We're His children. We're always fighting each other. We need to get along. But in order to get along, we need parental figures, we need truth, we need love. We need both truth and love in order to balance and make this happen. So starting with our own families, but not limiting it to just our families, we really want to encourage everyone to reach out to your family, your friends. We're going to have a big celebration October 2nd to celebrate all the diversity, the different cultures. I mean, if you just look around, it's like so many different nationalities and cultures represented here. It really gives me hope to what we can create. And when we went to Korea, we see this times 100. And we see people from all 7 continents, well, 6, because there's nobody from Antarctica, but we see people from all over, and it really gives me hope by seeing and witnessing that we are substantially building the kingdom here on earth. And so we need everyone's help to make this happen. I want to encourage everyone to continue to study. I'm studying also every day. Dr. Young is encouraging us to study every day. So let's all continue to study and practice these truths to make this world a better place. So with that, I'd like to offer a benediction prayer. Let us bow our heads. Dear our beloved Heavenly Parent and our beloved true parents, Father, we just thank you for giving us this space every Sunday to come together as a congregation, to honor you, to be reminded of your vision, your hope for a peaceful world, and to be able to spend some time together with each other. I pray that you can be with Father Moon in heaven and Mother Moon on earth. Please give her the strength, the courage to continue to lead our global movement towards establishing your will here on earth. I also want to offer a prayer for our senior pastor, Dr. Chong-Shik Yong and his wife. Really, it's such a blessing to have them here finally after almost 2 years to be together and really representing our parental figures here in our community. And I want to pray for all the new members who joined today, who participated in the celebration. I pray that you can continue to guide each and every one of them, that this course is not just done by signing a form or coming here on Sundays, but that this is a continual journey together with you, with the support of our brothers and sisters here. So please be with them. Please continue to guide them and love them. Also, we want to pray for all the August birthdays, those who were able to come today and those who didn't. We know that every person is so precious in your eyes. I pray that today, this month can be a special month to really remind them of how valuable, how precious each and every one of you are as a child of God. And as we conclude today, really also remembering the time that we had in Korea and looking forward to really growing our community, I ask for your continued guidance and your love to be upon all of us here, that we may really live out these principles and practice them in our own relationships, in our family, and with our friends. Thank you so much for everyone for taking their time to be here, to be part of making this experience today. And I'd like to offer this prayer on behalf of all of the brothers and sisters here. In my name, Naokimi and Shukuko Short of a Blessed Central Family. Aju. Let's take 1 minute of unison prayer, just a moment of silence or pray to conclude your experience here. Amen and Aju.
Aju. All right, everyone. So this about concludes today's Sunday service. We're going to close out with the songs. Can everyone stand up? Everyone, let's get back on our feet. They're going to be closing out with a few songs, but this is also the time to offer your tithes, your donations. You can do so by walking down the aisle, offering it in the two baskets, two boxes up in the front, or if you look at your program, there's a QR code on there. You can make an online donation as well. So with that, I'd like to pass it on to our band.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, take a little time out your busy day to give encouragement to someone who's lost the way. Or would I be talking to a stone if I asked you to share a problem that's not your own? We can change things if we start giving. Why don't you reach out and touch somebody's hand? Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, if you see an orphan on the street and he's down, remember his shoes could fit your feet. Try a little kindness and you will see it's something that comes very naturally. We
everyone. Thank you for joining us for Sunday. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and God bless you. Have a wonderful Sunday, everyone. Bye-bye.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, take a little time out your busy day to give encouragement to someone who's lost the way. Or would I be talking to a stone if I asked you to share a problem that's not your own? We can change things if we start giving. Why don't you reach out and touch somebody's hand? Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can.